Do you want to get started in wholesaling real estate, but you're a little intimidated because you have no experience? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Nobody is born a wholesaler. We all started with no experience. So how do you get started wholesaling real estate when you have no experience? I'm going to tell you how. My name is Lauren Hardy and I am your wholesaling coach. In this video, I'm going to talk about why people hesitate to get started. I'm going to talk about how you get started when you have no experience. I'm going to go into how to find a mentor and what to look into when you're looking for a mentor or a coaching program. Now listen carefully. There are a few huge mistakes that you can make while doing this. So I really want you to listen carefully to this video and listen to the entire thing because I do not want you to make the same mistakes that I did. All right, so let's get into it. Why do people hesitate to get started in the first place? Reason number one, you don't believe in the concept. You do not believe it actually works and people really make money wholesaling real estate. The next reason is you don't believe in yourself. You don't really think that you can actually be a successful wholesaler. And next, probably one of the most frustrating, you've got outside people in your life who are hating on the idea. They are telling you that you can't do it. They're telling you that it's a gimmick. They're telling you it doesn't work. Don't believe it. So instead of trying to make it work or trying to take action, what do? You get stuck in analysis paralysis. You're watching YouTube University like this one. You're listening to podcasts. You're thinking about starting a wholesaling business, but you don't ever actually take the steps to starting the business. You don't take any action. So how do you get started when you have no experience? The first thing you want to do is I want you to surround yourself with people that are actually successfully doing this business. And the reason you need to do this is it's a mental reason. You need to get this feeling in you that if they can do it, so could I. And the only way to do that is to make friends that are wholesaling. Now, how do you go about finding these friends? Meetups, real estate investment associations, Facebook. Those are the three areas that I made all of my real estate friends, and you can too. The next thing you want to do is you need to join a coaching program. And I'm not just saying this because I have a coaching program. I'm saying this because I am someone who started with no experience. Believe it or not, I did not come out of my mom's womb wholesaling houses. I actually had to learn it. I had no experience at all. And I also had no money and I didn't know anybody who was wholesaling real estate. So I had to start somewhere and I got coaching programs. In fact, I bought coaching programs for years. I made it a requirement that every year I had to reinvest into education. So I was reinvesting in myself. So get a coaching program and get one that's reputable. Make sure you're reading the reviews. Make sure the coaching program has student reviews. If you look at my coaching specifically at virtualinvestingmastery.com, you're gonna see at the end of the page, I have a bunch of students who did video reviews. If you can find a coaching program like that, I highly recommend it. The next thing I want you to do on top of getting a coaching program is get an actual JV partner, joint venture partner, or a mentor. Now, this is somebody that you can work your first few deals with. It's okay if you even want to get a few JV partners or a few mentors. I always say the more the better because you don't want to land on the wrong one. If you pick only one, that might not be the best choice because what if that person doesn't really know what they're doing or they're not that great? You could always learn from having multiple people around you. So make sure you're getting some kind of joint venture partner that you can do your first few deals with. I really, truly recommend this step. It's very, very important. In fact, I wish that I did it myself earlier. So next, how do you find a good coaching program? I want you to go for a program that has a good reputation, that's popular, that's well known. A good coaching program is going to have online reviews, but I want you to take something with a grain of salt. There's always going to be haters, and especially in the education industry, because there are some people that buy coaching programs, but they don't do anything that the coach says, and then they go online and review the program. So if you do see some negative reviews, keep in mind that there's trolls everywhere, but if you see a good amount of positive reviews, especially if there's video ones, I would take that coaching program very seriously. Another thing that people don't really talk about when choosing a coaching program is go for a coaching program where the coach is somebody that you really relate to. Like maybe you like their vibe or you like their personality, or you like their lifestyle. The reason is mentally, you are going to want to emulate that person. Once you get into the coaching program, you're gonna see how they live their life. You are going to wanna be just like them. So you are gonna be more motivated to work harder and really listening to what they're saying to do to get there. The way to figure out if you like that coach's vibe or you think that that coach's lifestyle and message is something that you really relate to is check them out on social media. Most of these coaches should have an active Instagram account or an active YouTube channel. Watch some of their content, follow them on Instagram, stalk them on Facebook, whatever you need to do to get to know that coach as a person and see if you really identify with that coach's message. So how did I get started? I had absolutely no experience in flipping houses or investment real estate at all, and I had no money at all. But what I did have is I got a hold of a coaching program. Now this was like 9 years ago when they used to come on CDs. So I got a hold of a coaching program because my brother had actually bought it and he lent it to me. And I listened to all those CDs. I still remember, his name's Mike Cantu. He is amazing. And from the first CD I listened to, I knew I really resonated with Mike Cantu's message. I liked the type of person he was. He was super casual. He was into self-development. He read books every day. He liked to surf on the weekends. He was a family man. He was an awesome guy, and I really, really liked his message. So listening to his course was easy and entertaining. After I finished that course, I still needed some help with my confidence. I wasn't totally sure I could do it, so I teamed up. My brother had flipped about 3 houses before I did, so he had 3 houses more experience than me. So I teamed up with him. Plus, he's my brother. I could trust him. So that helped me with the courage aspect of it, and I think that that's important. People don't really talk about that very often, but it is hard to start a new business. It's scary. There's a lot of fear. And I had a ton of fear. I still do. It's something that I battle every single day. So to help with the fear, I aligned myself with someone who had experience and wasn't afraid. After partnering up with my brother on a couple flip houses, I learned a ton and I made a good amount of money. But what I did is I reinvested that money back into myself. And I actually bought into a very high level coaching program. It cost $25,000 a year. But I loved it and I gained so much knowledge. I guarantee I made that money back the first year and then some. Most importantly was the coach was someone that I really identified. I really liked this guy. He was a family man. He had kids. I had kids. I really liked the way he lived his life. He lived by the beach. He had everything that I wanted. So I did everything to emulate his life. I wanted to be just like him, really. So in the end, it was all worth it. And fast forward 9 years, here I am coaching other people. Now, if you want to learn more about the coaching that I offer, I want you to check out www.virtualinvestingmastery.com. And if you like this video, please comment or subscribe to this channel to get more content just like this. That's it, guys. Hopefully you like this video, but if you didn't, lucky for you, it's over. Thanks for watching.